I lost power and then everything crashed and I couldn't get things to work properly. I think we've managed. At least I am hoping so. So there. I guess it's broken again.
Reaper says, yeah.
Are you tired?
Oh, okay.
Try my new spicy
Still
energy
working.
drink. I'm
Good to
sure it'll
know.
wake you up.
Okay.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Okay, so we're back. Where is my daily? Or did I finish it by accident? The gate? Oh, don't even know where I am. Isn't this where I am? Oh, actually, no. I'm somewhere's around. Oh, there I am. Hey. Hopefully the stream is stable and everything is working and the emojis are working and super chats are working. Okay, super chat works. Good. But I have to find the kids again.
Huh?
And this daily is infuriating. Stops, does it? And I wish I could skip this. Oh, this is the dude I needed to talk to. Okay. What? I gotta buy them some stuff now? Really? This game just makes me hate kids. Finally completed it. Man, I really hated that. And no, it's not just because of the power loss.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's
Okay, now let's check. Any events or anything? Events, really? Like in childhood? Yeah. Only 5 primos for that? I'm getting robbed.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
That's it? All? Okay then. Whatever. What else can we do in Genshin today, right? Not much, it's not much. Will I run out of inventory space doing these domains? Guess it's time to find out.
There is no escape! Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom! Shine down! Now you shall perish! There is no Inazuma shines eternal! Removal! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go! Hike. Make yourself a room! Illusion shattered!
Oh, that was more painful than it needed to be. Ooh, Hydro. No, H. Darn it. Crit rate with a defense substats. Really?
to oblivion! Start over! Hey! Sharing my knowledge! I'll protect us! Shine down! I see everything! Now you shall perish! Time to go!
Yep, that was less painful. Defense. Crit rate again, but no. Well, this is a better one. It doesn't have a defense substat, but I've got crit damage. A good one.
Illusion shattered! Ha! Ha! Torn to oblivion! Ha! There is no... Higher, higher, hands on fire! Illusion shattered! Let's dance! Hey! The Temple of Wisdom! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! 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 Time to go! I'll protect us! Come on! We can do it! There is no escape!
Please give me a Hydro Goblet. The Golden Troops. What? It actually happened. Hydro! Dendro! Dang it! So unlucky with this. Never gonna give me a Hydro Goblet.
Illusion shattered! I see everything! Ha! Now you shall perish! Ha! There is no escape! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Hey! Make yourselves at home! Let's go! Dharma shines eternal! Illusion
Hydro! Cryo! Defense! Electro! And I am so not happy. Got like 3 goblets today and none of them are Hydro. The golden. That is really bad luck. Okay. So who has a what stat? Who has the elemental mastery? Somebody needs to have the elemental stuff on them. So who is it? Thought for sure it would have been Lisa. Did I just remove them all from whoever it was? Gilded drink. Who has the gilded drink? Okay, so this elemental mastery, yes, crit rate with a lot of defense up mats, crit damage, attack, defense, E, attack. None of these are worth it, this one. Okay. What? I don't have any elemental mastery cups. Hydro. That one's locked. And why is this one? Okay, because it trades. Okay. The Roos is the one that has elemental stuff. Partly so. That's a good cup. That's a really good sands. Okay, let's enhance this one. Basically anything that is sands. Hey, where's the bonus gonna go? Hopefully in crit rate. It goes. Darn it. Okay. Crit damage. Okay, well, the last one we will hope that it goes into 8. Crit rate. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Back with some crit. Nope, so that's the only one I got. Okay. Let's enhance this one. Crit rate went up. Hopefully it does not roll into. You all know what's going to happen, right, folks? Okay, well, hopefully the last one rolls a little bit into either crit rate or elemental mastery. Kind of hoping it'll roll into elemental mastery, but can also use definitely some more crit rate. And it takes up a lot to get to. And it did go into elemental. Okay, good. Overall, okay feather. Nothing to write home about, but I've seen worse. Ooh, this one has some good crits. Other that are good crits. Defensive. I could go wrong so many ways. Okay, 2 defenses and 2 crits. So this definitely not the one to be betting on, folks. Fingers crossed. What would you do if you were me? Best in this piece. Well, we kind of expected that. But I'd be happy if it rolled one more time into crit rate. Hopefully it does roll somehow into some crit rate. Ooh, more crit damage. Okay. Well, hopefully the last one will roll into crit rate. Please crit rate. Yes. Okay, so this piece is actually nice. Managed to avoid the pitfalls of all those defenses. I did get a defense roll, but overall, might be one of my best hydro cups. Have a look at that on. Okay, so my gilded is pretty decent. Okay. Look at the emblems. What have I got in emblems? I don't have much. I could strong box a bunch of emblems. This one is not a bad flower. No defense substat, so I'm willing to chance it. Make it as good as it can be. Wow, it never rolled into crit rate. Dang it. This is a good feather. One single hydro. And then the purple. Let's hope it goes into. Please go into crit rate. Okay. That one didn't roll into. Well, that's actually a nice one. Oh, it's got some defense up. Okay, well, energy recharge. Here we go. Let's hope it goes in. Whoops. Which is not bad for her since she is port. I still would have liked. Okay, she does has a good up. Got crit damage here. Yeah, this is one that I'm hoping that we can get something. Okay. He's maxed out. Not maxed out, but the healing bonus. Do I have any better in the golden tree? In crit damage. Ooh, I like one. I definitely like that one compared to the one she's got now. That one's crit damage. That's all she has on this.
Gurren says. Hello Sergeant Master and stream.
Hello.
Nightbot says. Hello Deekern, thanks for stopping by and supporting my channel.
Ooh, that's a nice one. And cleaning up artifacts is a pain. Like this. Because there's no defense. Like this one, but there's no attack on that one.
Gurren says. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. How are you? Actually, a lot of it. Hey, this is Attack H. Crit. Wow, crit crits. One. That.
Reaper says. Pre-farm for Furina. Tkurin says. I am okay, just I am stuck at a mission on Genshin Impact LOL.
How are you stuck on a mission? I've been pre-farming for 3 months, Reaper. I'm thinking I'll let her keep this, but I do have some better stuff, which I've locked. I don't use Fischl really. Just like I don't use Diona anymore. Oh. Cryo damage. Okay, let's see here. Do I have any good cryo damage?
Tkurin says. I am on an axe-ending mission I just can't beat.
What level are you? Which one are you trying to... Oh, I do have a cryo here. Cryo here. Of energy recharge.
Tkurin says. I am adventurer level 25.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna struggle early on. The only advice, which 4 characters did you try to do it with? Like, what characters have you got? Maybe that can alleviate some of the pain.
Tkurin says. The first part I can beat, but the timing mission is a pain.
Yeah, you need more DPS, probably. I would say, I mean, level up the 4 characters. I mean, it's hard to say, because if you're bringing Amber, I would say Amber's not worth a cent. Don't invest in her. But it also depends on what other characters you have. Because if you have no choice, then you have kind of no choice, don't you? Level up their artifacts. There's only like really 2 sets of artifacts that are worth it. The instructor set. One here, the instructor set. And the exile. So try to put exiles and instructor sets on
Tkurin
all
says. Let me see Barbara, Bennett, the main, and Lynette.
Okay, well, Barbara's a healer. Bennett, you definitely need to get the instructors set on Bennett.
Tkurin says. They are all LVL 40.
Yeah, Bennett, your main is also an emo, so you're trying to do it with 2 anemos. Barbara I can understand, and Bennett I can understand. If you could go with like Lisa and Kaya, they would do more damage. Anemo doesn't do much damage. Barbara doesn't do any damage because she's a healer. And Bennett, overall, he is a support and a healer. So you have like 3 supports and a healer. That's why I would kind of recommend going with a Lisa and a Kaya. Both of those can do DPS. Bennett can also do some DPS.
Gurren says. Let me check who I have and who I use.
Yeah. Because nobody really uses Lynette endgame. Because she just doesn't put out the damage. The main character has always been a support. Find some bits. Also energy. Maybe this.
Gurren says. Starting Genshin up to C.
Okay. Yeah, there's characters that are oriented either to being a support or a main DPS or a healer. I mean, Lisa can do a fair amount of damage. Kaya can do a fair amount of damage. It just depends on who you have, because at level 25, you don't have many characters, right? And I don't know the ones that you got pulls for. Because even, if you need a pyro and you have like Yang Fei, then yeah, she would definitely do more damage. Got a Garmin, can do quite a bit of damage. Kaya can do quite amount of damage. Feng Yang, Freminette can do physical damages. You probably have a Razor. He does physical damage, and I mean at level 25, maybe you can use him. But not really much later than that, because he doesn't have any really elemental buffs for the rest of the team. But yeah, if you have like official, she is awesome. She will bring a lot of DPS to your team. It all
Gurren
depends.
says. Oops, I do not use Lynette, I use Noelle.
Okay, well, Noelle, she's a shielder. So main character who's an emo, he does wind damage. Noelle's a defense character. Yeah, you definitely need more DPS. You need a heavy hitter. So I don't know which characters you have. No, a Shogun, a Yutao, a Nouvelette, Rosaria, Official,
Gurren says.
Thingling.
Okay, let me tell all, okay?
Yep, go ahead. Have coffee here? Yes, I have a little.
Gurren says. Well, you know Bennett and Noelle.
Yep, and Barbara, and the Traveler. It stopped raining and the sun is coming back out. Hopefully it'll come out to stay.
Gurren says. Sucrose, Mika, Kaya, and Lisa are the first 4.
Yeah, Sucrose is a really good support. Mika is average. Kaya is really good DPS. Lisa is good DPS. Okay, I see
Nightbot
where...
says. Subscribe to my YouTube channel link Jeeps Media Live.
Yeah, so you have like 3 hitters and a support on your first team, and then you have all support and healers on your second team.
Gurren says. Kali, Amber, Alloy and Keking are the next 4. Nightbot says. Check out my Twitch stream link.
Yeah. Yeah, Amber's not worth it. Kolai's not worth it. Equin, Ching, he can be worth it. She can bring a lot of electros.
Gurren says. Toma and Xinian are the last 2 I have.
Yeah, Toma is also support. Jing Yang, nobody really uses her. So, okay. Yeah, I would definitely try to bring Kaya and Lisa. And even Sucrose. I would kind of use Sucrose, Kaya, Lisa with Bennett. Like Bennett can heal when he puts down the circle. If you can stay in the circle, it will heal you. Or keep Sucrose, either Kaya, Lisa, a Bennett, and a Barbara. Barbara and Bennett will work good together. You need to bring like a Sucrose, Kaya, Lisa.
Gurren says. Okay, let me form a team with your advice.
Yeah, Kaya, Lisa, and Bennett, and either Sucrose or Barbara. I mean, everybody will encourage you to use whatever characters you want to use. Just play the characters you like. Well, in the overworld, that works good. But when you have to do domains and dungeons and the abyss, you kind of have to bring the heavy guns. So I do recommend people work on their heavy guns. And if you have some spare resources, then use them on whatever character you want. Because as long as you have like 2 strong characters on your team, then you can put 2 other characters, whichever ones you want. So, okay, once you concentrate on those characters, give them the best weapons that you have. Don't forget to level up the weapons. And also, leveling up artifacts is really important. A lot of people like to use like the Berserker sets, but I do recommend using more instructors and exiles. Exiles will give you energy recharge, and the instructor set gives everybody an elemental damage bonus. So if you're using your elementals, if you're needing energy recharge, exiles and instructor sets are the way to go early on in game. And honestly, even when you start getting those
Gurren
purples,
says. Okay, my new team is Kaya, Lisa, Barabara and Bennett.
okay, give them the best weapons that you have. If you can level up their talents, which I'm not sure if at 25 you can. I don't think you can at level 25.
Gurren says. Barbara.
Yeah, so you have a healer. Bennett can also heal, but he will support. He will
Gurren
give.
says. No, not yet.
Yeah, no, you can't work on the talents yet. But give them the best weapons, level up their weapons, and level up the artifacts, even though you don't have much artifacts. But anything that says instructor set, anything that says exile is good. And I mean, maybe early on in game you want some berserkers on your main DPS like Lisa and Kaya, but ideally Lisa will like the instructor set and Kaya would like the exile set. But you can use berserker in there because berserker does you a crit rate bonus, which isn't going to make much of a difference, but it is worth leveling up your artifacts. So even if you don't have the instructor, even if you don't have exiles, put whatever you can on them and level those up. So between the best weapons
Gurren
that you
says.
got and...
Well, if I have to use my favorite then lol, I know many PPL hate her, I put Amber there Oswell lol.
Well, you know what? Amber, I used to main Amber because I did not know how to use Lisa. Every time I would put Lisa in the game, she would die instantly. I did not know that you need to hold the E key down, her skill key down, and she will do an attack over time. I did not know that. I did not know how to use Lisa. And unfortunately, I learned how to use her late in the game where I did not need her anymore. And I got the Shogun, the much better Electro character. But yeah, I was playing Amber for the longest time. The problem with
Gurren says.
Amber...
I do not have that, I use PlayStation, but Lisa is a good one.
Oh, okay. So you hold down her E key or whatever PlayStation button it is, and will do damage over time. But the thing with Amber is that I liked her because I could always run away from the bad guys and still hit them. It's just, it took me 45 minutes to kill stuff. She has, other than her big burst, she has no elemental reactions whatsoever. Whereas Kaya will have elemental reactions, Bennett will have elemental reactions, Barbara will have elemental reactions. Even if you switch characters, you still have elemental reactions.
Gurren says. I hold down the O button and I love Amber, I would love her as girlfriend lol.
Yeah, it's just that, yeah, she does like no damage and she doesn't have any elemental damage to speak of. So I learned it the hard way, but yes, I used her, up until level probably maybe 30 to 35. I used Amber a lot. Let me here. I'm just going to check quickly.
Gurren says. She got a good personality and I love that.
I stopped using Amber at level 30. So back then I would level up my characters all the way to whatever level I was. So I was AR 30 using Amber level 30.
Gurren says. My Amber is level 40.
Yeah, you should, concentrate on other characters because she's not gonna serve you well. Unfortunately, yeah. It's sad, I know I used to love Amber, but she's not really a good character. Okay. Level up these
Gurren
artifacts.
says. I am not mad, but why hate mode people hate Amber? Tkurin says. Most.
It's not a question of hating her, I don't think. It's just that some characters are better than others. Now, have you ever played a game where when you start playing, they give you like these great characters, then they come out with an update with new characters, and then the new characters are better than the old ones. So they want you to spend money to get the new character. Then, 3 months, 6 months later, they come out with another update, new characters, and these characters are even better than the previous one. To try and get you to spend money because these characters are better. So after 4 years, the new characters are so much better than the
Tkurin says.
first ones you
Okay,
start
Amber was
off
5
with.
stars, now she is 4 stars.
Amber was always a 4-star. The only 4-star that is like a 5-star is Barbara. Barbara was supposed to be a 5-star and they made her a 4-star. So she's a 4-star that works almost as good as a 5-star. And I use Barbara all the time to heal my team.
Tkurin says. Not what I heard from others. Amber was a 5 star and Barbara is so cute.
Well, Barbara just cheers me up all the time. Got also a great positive personalities. She's always so positive.
Tkurin says. Yes, she does that to me, and so does Amber.
Yeah, both of them are really positive characters. Hey, I'm not gonna eat hydro. So let's see what we here. Thing that's not element. Okay, well she scales on attack, so that's good for attack. Okay, so all of hers. Throw some feather.
Tkurin says. Okay, let me see. I am in an inner battle. I can also go live to show you my build, but you are live as well and I do not want to interrupt your stream.
Yeah. It's all good though. I wish you the best of luck. Tell me how it goes. Like I would put Kaya, Lisa, Bennett, and Barbara at the end in that rotation. So. But anyhow, whatever order you put them in, just rotate.
Reaper says. Who are they fighting?
They're doing the
Tkurin
level
says,
25
I will
ascension.
fail as I did 16 times before.
I will fail as the 16th. Well, you know what? Yeah. I can't tell you which buttons to smash, but it's part of the learning process. They're doing the Ascension quest at level 25, AR 25 Ascension quest.
Reaper says, "Oh, that was a pain for me back then." Tkurin says, "I will try BRB." Tkurin says, "Lurk." Nightbot says, "Subscribe to my YouTube channel, link Jeeps Media Live." Reaper says, "Especially those two big giant that rolls on the floor, they were very annoying." Nightbot says, "Check out my Twitch stream link."
Yep, I remember that. I won't tell people that actually I wasn't able to do it. I had a friend play on my account to do it. Because I did not know how to play this game. AR 25 was really, really not the best years of my life. Okay. Not bad, and that's better, so this is not bad. That's an You have quite a few fodder. Fence, fence. Fence, fence, fence. Elemental mastery. Excellent. That's what Sucrose likes. I need to get her a
Reaper
new
says,
feather.
"Do you think Havoc Rover will be nerfed?"
Nope, I do not. No, because you need, unlike Genshin, where your main character is more than boring, and at best he's just like a support.
Reaper says, "She is so op doing like 24k DMG."
And that she needs to do that. I'm not saying that her damage will carry as much as the others as we level them up. But I still think that overall, I'm running out of purples. Out of purples. Really? Okay. Well, cannon fodder. Crit rate. Awesome. Crit damage, crit rate. Okay. Definitely can enhance this one a bit.
Reaper says. Nice rolls.
Hopefully this one will go into crit rate. No, it goes into defense. Ah, bahamba. Oh, that's another nice Anemo cup. Okay, let's try this one. Crit damage. Nice. Okay, Sucrose is strong again. Don't need to work on the well, so everybody else is good and happy. Crit damage. Nice. Although Barbara doesn't need crit damage. Okay. Somebody had an elemental mastery cup. I think it's her. Okay. Elemental mastery is what we're looking for. Let's see here what we can do with it.
Reaper says. Planning on building Chevry U's.
Me? No, not real. A lot of these characters are just placeholders for my artifacts. Going to crit rate. Hey, that went back. Going to crit rate.
Gurren says. Sorry, I am getting tired of this. I falled again.
Yeah, it was hard for all of us. It really was. That's why I'm, trying to figure out the optimum team, level up your artifacts as much as possible, level up your weapons as much as possible. Crit rate! No, it goes into HP, damn it. I spent $2 million leveling up my
Reaper
artifacts.
says. I really want to build Sarah to see my Shogun damage but don't have the resources.
Yeah, welcome to the club. Nobody has resources. I just spent almost $3 million leveling up these artifacts.
I'll think about it.
All the world holds
Yeah,
dear
DC,
is but a backdrop of constant motion.
it's sad
I
because I
stand
can't
before it,
see
alone
your,
and unchanging. Can we play banker next time?
without, you can, where did you want to stream it? Did you want to stream it on your YouTube channel? Oh, you're on Twitch. Okay, so I could probably head over to Twitch and look at you streaming it and see what other advice I can give you. If I know you're tired of failing, but
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I'll think about it.
DC still here. Did he rage quit? I mean, it's normal. It was all hard, like you said. That first Ascension quest was really hard for everybody. It was, yeah, everybody went off a cliff there. Need to get a good feather for Rose. Ooh, okay, Cat. I'll let you out now,
Gurren
but
says. It is always the time trial I fail with. Current says. I do not die, I run out of time.
I do not die,
Nightbot
I run
says,
out of time
check
to...
out my Twitch stream link. Reaper says. In my Ascension quest I was more worried about the time than the enemies.
Yeah. So, at this point, if you're not dying...
Reaper says. Yet I remember it was the time.
Well, in my case, I was probably dying
Reaper
because I
says.
didn't know what it
It was
was.
too short.
But I could...
Reaper says. 2.
If you want to, I can look at your stream and see how it goes and see if I can see any potential... The horn is offline. Okay, let's use all the defense stuff that I don't
Current
want.
says. Yes, in my opinion it is too short, I will go live then.
Okay. And... Actually, these are pretty hard to get. Okay, give me a second here. I will watch your stream. Okay, so now I see Barbara.
Reaper00234 says. Hello YouTube Reaper. Nightbot says. Hello Reaper00234, thanks for stopping by and supporting my channel.
Okay, so I see Barbara, you got Kaya, Lisa. Okay. And Bennett's burst ready to go. Okay. Yeah, these monsters are just here for you to build up some your bursts and stuff. Don't use your bursts in here. Use your bursts when you get to the main fight. Just to charge your bursts up. Whoa, that wasn't good. Okay. Yeah, good. You'll be able to freeze everybody because of Barbara's hydro application there. I would have kept those bursts for the big fights. 'Cause see, once your burst is enabled, that's when you switch over to Lisa or Bennett to create elemental reactions. Because when you enable that burst, it follows whoever other
Reaper
character
says,
is there.
needs Xiangling and Sucrose.
Not high enough level to do the Abyss to get Zhangling. Sucrose's support, and he's already got Bennett and Barbara's support. He doesn't need more support, he needs more DPS. Once you got that thing going, that's when you switch over to another character and use elemental reactions. With Kaya and Barbara's thing, you create freeze. With Barbara and Bennett, you create vaporize. But he's using his burst as he's going along instead of building them all up when he reached the end here. Once they're frozen, then you switch over to Bennett and melt them. There he goes, using Lisa. Using charge attacks at least.
Reaper says, yeah, that time is too short.
Yeah, go after the wizard first. They're like the hardest to kill and take the longest. He's fighting with Barbara instead of just switching her in, using her skill, and switching to the next. Switch over to another one. Use Bennett. Bennett or Barbara, or yeah, okay. Okay. Got one wizard. Now it's just a question of killing these mobs. Okay, so he's in the circle. Good. Stay in the circle, though. Attack everybody that's in the circle. Get an attack boost when you're in the circle. Yeah, he's gonna run out of time. Dang it. Oh, I don't know if he could hear me while he was fighting, though. Dang. Okay. I kind of think I need to...
Reaper says. Did he run out of time?
Yeah, he run out of time. Yeah, he still had 5 hilichurls to do. I don't think I can redo those, can I?
Reaper says. That sucks.
No, well, he's running out of time. Is this the one that we do the... No, I think it's this one that we do the Ascension. Oh, actually, it was elsewhere. I forget where the Ascension quest was. Isn't it over here somewheres? They remove it? Can no longer do the Ascension quests? Ah, I can't do them no more. Okay, well, I'll wait until he
Reaper
pops
says.
up in the chat.
The one next to Star Snatch Cliff.
Yeah, this one, but this one gives me, this is a domain for the Fury set. The Thunder Soother, that's really a crappy thing. Yeah, we can't redo those. Okay, well, I'm just gonna hope that he rejoins here so that... Unless I can Twitch to him. Can I... That here?
Gurren says. I will look at my artifacts.
Oh, he is here. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's not like it will allow me to redo them once I've done it, but I saw a couple of things, and I don't know if you could hear me while you were fighting. It's always easy
Gurren
to
says.
criticize.
I am.
Okay, I'll do a couple of things here. I'm gonna switch out my characters. No. Use the same thing that you had, pretty much.
Gurren says. Yes, I could hear you while fighting.
Okay, let's rotate Kaya in. Obviously, mines are not built. Then you had Lisa, which had Bennett.
Me out?
Where's my Bennett? Bennett, where are you? Oh, here he is. Which, there we go. Okay, I don't know if I can even do this. I go here and fight some hilichurls. Because I noticed that you were using your burst before getting to the big fight. So before heading into the dungeon, make sure that your characters build up their burst. Oh, Lisa's dead? Okay, I'm gonna have to go to a statue. Or maybe I can just eat a meal here. Let's build up their burst.
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance.
You're in for a little shock.
Okay, let's try to build up their burst.
Nightfoot says.
Come a little
Subscribe
closer.
to my YouTube channel
You've
link
been a
Jeeps
naughty
Media
boy.
Live.
Yeah, I'm way too low level on these characters to...
Let's light it up!
Dodge
Nightbot says, check out my Twitch stream link.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
Freeze!
Let the show begin.
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Okay, Herb. So anyways, before going in there, you charge up your bursts and only use them once the timer starts going. You did the right thing. You went after the voodoo guy. The thing is with your rotation is you start off with Bennett. You use his burst, you stay in the circle, you switch over to Barbara, use this, then you use Kaya. Once they're frozen, electrify them, go back to Kaya, freeze them. And then when the circle's done, you go back to Bennett, you charge up his circle again. Once his circle is charged up, you put it down, you switch over to her. Use her circle healing thing. Don't fight with Barbara. You don't need to charge Barbara up. So basically, only when her skill is ready to go, you rotate her in and you switch over to the others. This way you have elemental reactions between water and fire, between water and electricity, between water and cryo. So you'll either overcharge them, you'll either vaporize them, or you'll, what was the other one? Vaporize, freeze, and overcharge. So you'll be doing more damage. So basically she comes in only when this is ready to go and you switch over to other characters. When Bennett's circle is on the ground, not only does it heal you, but it also gives you a 20% attack on everybody that's in the circle. I don't know if any of what I'm telling you makes any sense. It is kind of frustrating because at some point you kind of...
says, AHH only use Barbara her heal.
Yes, the only time you switch to Barbara is to put her skill there. But sometimes I was seeing you fight with her. You're losing time because she doesn't do any damage. So as soon as the heal goes up, switch over to another character and you'll do more damage. Yeah, when the circle is down, put it down and stay in the circle because that's where you get your 20% attack damage. So it's just a question of rotating to her and then just using the other ones. Charge them up, use their burst, use the skills. As soon as his thing is going, you can switch over to another character. Preferably Bennett, because Bennett will use fire, and with ice it creates melt reactions. So I know the concept, it's not easy. It's something that you will get used to through time. But sometimes you would be fighting for 3 or 5 seconds with Barbara, and she doesn't do any DPS. And sometimes you were staying too long with Kaya. So alternate more between Kaya, Lisa, Bennett, and when
You were such a slacker.
Barbara's skill is ready to go, get it going, and switch over to the other ones.
I think I need a drink and I will look at their artifacts.
Yeah, the artifacts, you need to max those out as much as possible. I think the blue ones can go all the way up to 12. So if they're only like at level 4 or 6 or whatever, get as many artifacts as you can, level them up, and come back to your Ascension quest.
What is the situation?
Okay, let me have a look here, because I am seeing them. Can I see them? Let me go zoom in here. I can't see what level they are. Level 0? Okay, well
Current
that's...
says. Okay, I am showing their artifacts.
Yeah, they're all level 0. You need to level those up.
Reaper says. I would say sucrose for grouping and to infuse all the elements.
Ooh, you got no more consumables? E? Or is it because you're doing like tier 1s and less, tier 2s and less? Yeah, see, that's why you're not doing much damage. So Barbara doesn't really need to level up her artifacts because she's just into rotate elementals. So concentrate on leveling up Lisa's artifacts and Kaya's artifacts and Bennett's artifacts. Because those are the ones that are going to do your damage. So those are the ones that you want to level up. Yeah. We just found his issue there, why he's not doing any damages. Because all of his artifacts are level 0. Okay, my cat wants in. Yeah, I wouldn't use Sucrose because he's already got like 2 support characters. And you kind of need these two to create elemental reactions. So,
Reaper says. What about talents?
no, you can't do them before our essential quests. He's doing AR 25. You can't do talents before that.
Sounds good to me. Time for afternoon tea.
Why do I still have Lisa? I thought I changed her out for Nahida.
There are still so many places for us to
No, but all of his artifacts were at tier 0. That's why he's not doing any damages or not. So I don't know if you can still listen to me, Horn. DC Horn. The way that the artifacts work is like you have 5 artifacts in a weapon. So consider the weapon like a 6th artifact.
Current says. Yes, I can.
Okay. So the weapon is not like your main damage thing. Consider the weapon like a 6th artifact. So in order to do damage, you need to level up all of your artifacts. They are your elemental damage, they are your energy recharge, they are your armor, and they are your damage. So depending on which artifacts you put where, because like the cups are the one that gives you elemental damages. Like Pyro or Hydro, Elemental Mastery, Energy Recharge, whatever. The cups are the only ones that can give you elementals, but you can still get Elemental Mastery or Attack or Defense on any other stat there, but so when you're leveling up your weapon...
Current says. Okay, I did Lisa and Kaya to level 4 artifacts.
Okay. If you can get them up to 8 and to 12. Because, like I said, the weapon is like the 6th artifact. So when you're leveling just your weapon, it's like you're just leveling 1/6 of your potential. If that makes any sense. I know I did not understand artifacts either when I started playing this game. But the weapon is only 1/6 of your potential. So if you're only leveling up the weapon, unfortunately, you're wasting a lot of potential. At level 4, you won't see a big difference, but between 0 and
Current
12...
says. Odd, my artifacts I use are on max LVL.
Okay. So yeah, the higher the values on your artifacts, the more damage Lisa and Kaya will do. That's why I'm so frustrated about this game, because
You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
I'm always looking for the best artifacts that I can put on a character. That's what makes the difference between having a good character and a bad character. So yeah, if you put really good artifacts on Amber and really bad artifacts on the Shogun, Amber will do more damage than Shogun. But both of them equipped with good artifacts, a Shogun will drive Amber into the ground.
Nightbot says. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, link Jeeps Media Live.
Time itself is a silence.
When Terumi, spent hours explaining artifacts to me, and it was really hard to
Nightbot says.
understand.
Check out my Twitch stream link.
Okay, I need good
Current
feathers.
says. I am showing Reaper 00234 my weapons for Kaya.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. That is a nice sword. Put back the sword that you had there. He likes swords that will, attack percentages. A physical
Reaper
attack.
says, I think leveling up 4-star weapons are good.
Yes, as long as you're leveling up the right thing. Physical attack bonus is not good. So go back to your 4-star weapons. Okay, that one. No, the other one. Physical, that one is really bad. That physical damage sword is really bad. Don't level that up. That is really a bad sword. Go back to the 4 stars. Which other ones did you have? Okay, that one gives you energy recharge, base attack, and what does the other one give you? They both give you energy recharge. Okay, well, they're both great swords. Sacrificial sword is a really good sword. That one is really bad. Physical damage is really bad. Crit damage is good as your substat. There is one sword in here. Let me see here. Get out of my menu. Because there is a sword that gives you cryo and some cryo damage. I think it's the cold steel. Cold steel increases damage against opponents affected by hydro or cryo. So you can either use that for energy recharge, which will recharge his burst quickly, or if you use the cold steel, if you look at the description, increases damage. So if you're using Barbara's Swirly Circle that is hydro, and Kaya that does cryo damage, yours is increased by 12%. Okay, 12% might not be worth much, but you can pick up 5 of these swords and combine them. Like you currently, I see 3 swords. You can combine those. If you go on the upgrade scale, you can combine 5 swords of the same kind into one sword to boost that 12% all the way up to 24%. Okay, so you've already done that. Okay, so that's rank 5.
Gurren says, I got 5.
Yeah. So you see this one will give you a bonus of damage, cryo damage by 24%. So that's a much better sword than the physical damage crap that you wanted to give him. This game is all about elemental reactions, so you always want elemental. The recharge is good because it gives you faster bursts, so your burst will recharge faster, which creates elemental reactions. But this sword also
Soulnoid
favors...
says, hello.
Solenoid, hello! How are you today? We're trying to help DC Horn here pass his Ascension level 25, which was really hard when we started the game because we didn't understand
Soulnoid
artifacts.
says, wait, there's TDS that's new. I'm good BTW.
I'm good, by the way. Okay.
Soulnoid says, is this their account?
DC Horn, yeah, if you go over to his Twitch feed, if you have a Twitch account, you can go and see his live feed. If he doesn't mind, I can even, kind of put it up here.
Soulnoid says, what's his name?
DC Horn. Give me a second here. I will
Curran says, I do not mind.
Okay, so here he is. And we're
Daxter
looking.
Beer says, your YouTube stream is vertical and everything is chopped off.
Well, because you're looking at the shorts feed. You can also go look at the regular feed, Daxter.
Solnoid says, DC Horn, right?
Yep, that is correct. Well, he's having a really hard time. But we kind of noticed that all of his artifacts were at level 0, so... Like when we all started and we didn't know what the artifacts did. So yeah, if you want to have an easier time doing your
Reaper
Ascension
says,
quest, you need
Jeeks
to...
show him how to refine weapons.
He's already done it. One of his swords is already R5. His cold steel is already R5, so he knows how to refine his weapons. I mean, I can only show him if I had weapons to refine, which I don't. Because either I've already done it or I don't have anything to do it. Yeah, Lisa, anything that gives her elemental mastery will be good. Anything that gives her energy recharge, good. But the elemental mastery that you have on her is good enough for now. Refine those. Oh, crit rate is also
Solenoid
good.
Gaming 284 says, apart from Traveler, does he have any 5 stars?
Well, Barbara, I consider her a 5-star. Let me go back here. Because he has a couple of them. But not really. Was talking about Noelle and... he has Kira.
Daxter Beer says, you shouldn't have that thing read, chat.
Shouldn't have that thing read. Read chat. I don't know what you're talking about, Dax.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Kecking, she's good. I recommend you build her.
He's just starting. At this point in time, he doesn't have the resources to level up all the characters, so... At AR 25, Lisa's going to be just as good as Kaging. Kaching. However you want to pronounce it. Okay, energy recharge on him, that's good. Yep, level up the artifacts as high as you can get them on those three main characters. Kaya's and
Solenoid Gaming
Lisa's and
284 says, no cat girl action, big satch.
but yeah, those green items I think they go all the way up to 8. The blue ones can go all the way up to 12. Purples can go all the way up to 16. So yeah, level them all up as much as you can. It will make life so much easier. Because just
Daxter
leveling up...
Beer says, turn off text to speech. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, I won't lie, the amount of time you stay silent after the TDS makes me think you've been stunned.
Well, there's a delay and everything, but I can't do everything. I can't read the chats and trying to read what he's doing there at the same time. So having the text to speech really helps me, letting me know who's saying what.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, is there an option to lower the volume of THR-TDS? Daxter Beer says, I rather have you slow in chat than hear that thing.
I can't read 50 things at the same time. I got chat going in Twitch and on both YouTubes. I can't pull up one window and then another window and then another window while I'm trying to read his window.
Daxter Beer says, pick a platform, damn it. It's a mess.
No, it's
Solenoid
not.
Gaming 284 says, Daxter Beer, stop being so hostile. He's doing his best to help someone.
Yep, these blue ones will go all the way up to 12. Yeah, that's the thing, though. Yeah. Yeah, you're running out of artifacts. As long as you've done Lisa's and Kaya's maxed out. But yeah, Bennett's always a good... Yeah, you don't want a defense cup, though. You want attack, attack, attack on everybody. At this stage, you just want attack on everybody. Later on, you can, certain characters want defense, like Noelle, she wants defense. All the way, all the time. But on her, you want attack stats. As your main stats, you want attack on them. But everything will help you. Yeah, geo damage. She does electro, so you want like
Solenoid
electro
Gaming
cups on her.
284 says, the Boku no Jiken. Best support in the game. Apart from Furina. Nightbot says, subscribe to my YouTube channel, link Jeeps Media Live.
Well, if you're not bringing Ka-Ching to the fight, then yeah, use whatever she has on her. Oh man, it rolls
Nightbot
into...
says, check out my Twitch stream link.
Eventually, later on in the game, you'll pay attention to the substats, but the main
Solenoid
stats...
Gaming 284 says, was that double defense?
Yes.
Yikes.
That's what I'm saying. Don't pay attention to the substats at this point in the game. Just concentrate on the main stat, which is attack, and try to put attack on everyone. Because the more attack you do, the more damage you'll do early on in the game. Later on, you learn about the elemental reactions and elemental masteries and energy recharge and who needs what. Like in the end, Google will be your best friend to tell you which character needs what.
Reaper00234 says, be right back. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, I've been playing for 4 years and I don't know what half the reactions do.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't know what Burgeon does. It's not as good as Hyper Bloom, but it's still good. Whoops, we lost the feed. Oops, we got it back.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, what does Burgeon actually do? Solenoid Gaming 284 says, is it just better burning?
Yes, it's just better burning.
I ran out of artifacts. Tkurin says, LOL.
It's about the equivalent of melt. Burgeon is, yeah, it's Dendro, it's Dendro Pyro instead of Cryo Pyro. So it's about the same as melt. Man, crash course in artifacts today. Yep, go and try it again and see the difference.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, is there reverse burning? If that exists I might just cry. Reverse melt exists and it basically has no point in even existing.
It does have a purpose in existing, and I agree with you, they're both basically the same thing. Reverse melt is when you're burning and you throw ice on it. Instead of using hydro and cryo to freeze them, and then using pyro to melt. So reverse melt does a little bit less damage than normal melt. Because you do have to use the hydro before the cryo, before the pyro.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, right, let's not confuse Dekern with all this reaction crap LMAO.
Yeah, wait till it gets to Dendro. Using Electro, Dendro, and then Hydro on it. Yeah, you could go and fight that slime and charge up all your characters. So you might still run out of time, but at
Solenoid
least...
Gaming 284 says, 3-step reaction sucks ass. Too much time making the reaction, not enough Kikai action. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, and yes, I now main Kikai.
Enda needs to learn how to pronounce Chi-Chi, not Kikai. Yep, build up their bursts. But see, already here, you should be noticing that you're killing stuff a lot faster than you used to.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Chi-Chi, Gaku's wife.
So the first couple of mobs when you enter the domain, use Bennett, kill them, and he'll charge up his burst. And everybody's burst will be ready to go when the timer starts
it
running.
Pronounced Gaku wrong. This TDS is going to jail. That was a crime.
Yes, it is. There's so many crimes, not a lot of love. Need more love to go around.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Cuckoo. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Gaoku. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, I won't stop until it's pronounced right, LMAO.
So hopefully he sees the difference now that he's starting to level up the artifacts.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Goku. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Yippee.
Yeah, because he was doing it and he still had like, he needed an extra minute.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, how come you haven't applied for monetization? Solenoid Gaming 284 says, how?
Because most of the time everybody's on YouTube. Nobody watches my Twitch stream except for DC Horn that came in today, so. Every once in a blue moon, you get somebody from Twitch.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, yeah, but that means more money for you.
Yeah, but it's different rules and applications. You need like 10 people talking at once and chatting at once in Twitch. So since I don't often get people from Twitch, it's not
I'll
really
watch on
worth
both
it.
at the same time.
You kind of constantly need 10 people chatting.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, it's 50 followers and you need to stream for at least 3 hours a day.
No. You need to have 10 people chatting at once.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, with an average of 3 viewers.
No, you also need 10 people chatting the entire time you're streaming. And I do not have 10 viewers chatting, not even on YouTube. Hopefully he gets it done this time. But I'm already noticing that he's killing stuff a lot faster than he was. Even with crappy artifacts. Yeah, every time Barbara's Hydro skill is
Solenoid
ready
Gaming
to go, you need to...
284 says, didn't they remove Aleph from the Ascension domain?
Every time Barbara's Hydro application is ready to go, get it going, because it will react with everybody, yeah. As soon as her skill is ready to go, start it up and start it up. Go for the wizard. Yeah, the hardest to kill in there, and stay in the circle, you get the attack bonus. He's killing stuff a lot faster. Which
Solenoid
to...
Gaming 284 says, Barbara may be regarded as one of the worst healers in Genshin, but HSR Hydro application is good for Hyper Bloom teams, freeze teams, maybe not vaporize.
Yeah, use Lisa's burst. Use Lisa's burst. Not her skill, the burst. Yep, there we go.
Nightbot says, subscribe to my YouTube channel, link Jeeps Media Live.
Switch over to Bennett or Lisa, yeah. Kill them, 46 seconds to go, you got this.
Nightbot says, check out my Twitch stream link.
Oh, another wizard. Go after the wizard. Yeah, darn it. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to run out of time here, too. Darn it. He's getting further than he was before. It's just a question of getting his elemental rotations in.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, he was so close.
Yeah, he was.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, damn it.
Yeah, he's getting a lot closer. He just needs to kind of know when Barbara's skill is ready to go. Use everybody. Once you got one burst going, switch to another character, build up the burst, get the burst going, switch to the next character, get the burst going, switch to the next character. And always go after those wizards, because those are the wizards that make those tornadoes that beat the crap out of you and kind of break your cycle of stuff.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Lisa's hold E does good damage and it also generates a lot more energy than the tap skill.
Yes, but her burst was ready to go for 30 seconds and he was still fighting with Kaya.
Gurren says, my weapon level strength is low.
It's not all about the weapon. Like, I wish I could log into your account. I don't know if you want to get on Discord. And I will go in and do it for you. You want to hop into my Discord channel and send me a DM with your info if you're comfortable with that. I will stream it and do it for you. And then
Solenoid
you can change your
284
password.
says, do you play on PS?
No, I don't play on PS. Why is it a different account? See, on the North American account? Well, if you're asking Horn if he plays on PS, yes, he does.
Gurren says, I play on PlayStation, that's why. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, PS account auto select the server. So it's not possible.
Really? I can't log into his account? Dang. Man, that really... Ubar. Man.
Gurren says, nope, it is Europe server lol. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, if you're playing on the same server then maybe it's possible. Gurren says, Kaedhara Kazuha, my glorious king.
So basically, he's up. Well, he's on the European and I'm on the American, so I can't. So, man, bummer.
Can we play Banker next time?
Exactly. But none of them believe time itself is a science.
Bummer, because I'm convinced that it's just a question of getting the rotations in and the elementals going.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, Kaedhara Kazuha, as one with wind and cloud.
And like I said, the weapon is just like 1/6 of all your damage potential.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, best burst voice line he has.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Meaning you want me to do his burst?
Clouds high. The birds come.
Because anyways, he's doing a lot better than he was. He just needs to collect some more artifacts, level up artifacts, trying to find attack artifacts to put them on his characters. Some of them had like defense as a main stat or HP. Although yes, Bennett wants HP,
Solenoid
but
Gaming 284 says, the weapon is a small part of the puzzle. Most of the time, actually all of the time, you are looking at the weapon's substat and its effects.
yeah, the weapon is just like a sixth artifact, so it's only 1/6 of the puzzle. You need to level up all of the artifacts as much as possible to get
Solenoid
maximum
Gaming
damage.
284 says, for example, the catch. Solenoid Gaming 284 says, massive energy recharge.
Yeah, he's not anywhere near Inazuma to go fish for that though. Or Fontaine to go and get the Fleuve de Sound. Okay, sets that I don't care for. What does this do? Go damage bonus with defense. That's good for Noel. Physical damage we don't care for.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, your pronunciation is on point.
And oh. And up. Electro with defense we don't care for. Attack with defense we don't care for.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, with the fish. Are you French by any chance?
Yes, I am. French Canadian. Substats. Man, how many geos do I have in this? Care for defense. Definite. So 9 of 9. Fingers crossed I need a good feather for Sucro. Oh, it's got crit damage, right? Ooh, Elemental Mastery. This I'm keeping even with the defense substat. Defense we don't care for. Don't know of any Anemo characters. Let's see if we can get enough. Better feather for her. Hydro, we said we're keeping, so feathers now. Defense. HPs. Bonus. Keep. Any attacks do. There we go. 9 of 9. Hopefully get a good feather with crit rate, crit damage. No feathers. Defense substats, really. Ah, okay. Fence, fence.
Gurren says. I need to find out where to find artifacts lol.
Well, you find them everywhere. Every time you open a treasure chest, you will find some. Every time you fight a boss, I don't know how many bosses you've fought yet, but you probably had to ascend a character or two already and you needed something from a boss. Okay, 6. Oh, spray. Crit crit! Exactly what I'm looking for. Excellent. Okay, Sucrose, I got a better feather for you. Okay, my mission is done for today.
Time itself is a sentence.
Like, it depends if you have resin or not, but this flower here has some rewards. This guy here. Guy here. Every chest that you open will give you some artifacts and some investigations will give you some. So early on in the game, there's chests everywhere. Unfortunately, they don't respawn. So once you open them, they are gone. Oh, okay.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Okay. Let's
This
continue
blade.
strong
Solenoid
boxing.
It
Gaming
is the last link I
284
have to the
says.
land of my birth.
There have been cases where the luxurious chests have respawned.
Yeah. Every once in the blue moon, there is like one chest here and there that respawns. I don't think that's intended. I think that there's a bug for whatever reason. Oh, okay. I can't strong. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's give Sucrose her feather before I forget.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says. Like the one on top of the Favonius Knights HQ building. The one on top of Storm Terror Spire thing.
Yeah, I've gone back and they have not respawned, so it's not like a regular occurrence. It's more like a bug for whatever reason. Where's Rose? Artifact. Feather.
Nightbot says.
Okay.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel link Jeeps Media Live.
Yeah, no. We're gonna go with this. Bitch. Ants are going to
Nightbot
use...
says. Check out my Twitch stream link.
No, Nightbot. I am not gonna check it. Go. Hopefully it goes into crit rate, crit damage, and not a defense substat, please.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, I think they should respawn chests every few updates. Especially for THR people who have 100% exploration and completed every quest in the game. This pretty much forces them to whale.
I don't disagree with you that... Ooh, crit rate, crit damage. I make it up to 20? Please don't go into defense again. I really would not appreciate going through all that trouble to strongbox. Have it crap out on me last week. Energy
Solenoid Gaming
recharge.
284 says, defense.
Nope. Energy recharge. And you know, if it would have rolled into defense, I would have banned you, because I would have blamed you for negative reinforcements. But okay, let's
Solenoid
look.
Gaming 284 says,
Beep.
Beep.
So she's almost at 50% rate. That is pretty decent for Sucro.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says,
Message was redacted. Uh-huh. Anything that I can cover. Doesn't need energy recharge, but crits have an 80% chance of generating particles. Might be good. What's also her circlet? What have I given? What circlet did I give her? Crit damage. I do have an elemental mastery one now. And I hear thunderstorm. I might lose power again. I lost power earlier on today. All defense is crap. Elemental mastery. That doesn't have any crit rates on it. Darn it. Just a little bit more crit rate. Well, this one already gives her like 13. Maybe one day I'll get a crit rate. Well, I got a purple one. That doesn't count. Nope, Sucrose is back in action. All good. Oh, I need to change this back. Oh, sorry. Okay, that should help out the vertical speed. Kind of funny, Daxter coming in here. The thing's
Solenoid
all
Gaming
broken.
284 says, I think Lynette might be my new favorite character. I didn't know this until today, but her C6 gives her an Mo infusion when you use her skill. I'm a sucker for any character who is able to infuse their weapons with elemental energy. Apart from Bao users with the exception of Linie, Yellen, Yoimiya, and Ganyu.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Well, that's a pretty tall list of characters that can do it. But like you said, you need a C6 Lynette. So up until C6 Lynette is completely useless.
think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Reaper says, I am back.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
There'll be an extra fee. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Solenoid Gaming 284 says, I only have a C3 Lynette. Her C4 is broken as well because it gives her skill another use.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade,
I'll think about it.
it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Okay, sorry I'm back. I just needed myself a grab, a bite to eat. I'm back. Welcome back, Reaper. I have C3. Her C4 is broken as well because it gives her another skill. Alright.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Well, I don't like Lynette, so you'll never convince me, but I think that maybe Terumi built a C6 Lynette, so you might want to ask him about it.
Time itself is a silent soul.
Okay.
There are leaves around,
So I think I used up enough artifacts today to make some room. So now I kind of feel like strong boxing some more. I don't know if I should do that or not. Kind of feel like I should wait until we can strong box some dendro when Natlan comes out. Just going through my artifacts that have defense stats as a main stat. And this is a good defense. Want no defense. Very few characters that have defense. And then, you know, you get a defense main stat and attack substats. Really? Really? This game is really just anything. That's a real. Ready to throw away feathers. Right, that's defense. Back. Although the 2 defense substats, yep, that gotta go. Again, 2 defense substats. I should keep. Man, that's an awesome one. One of these that I was keeping as defense. Energy as the double crits. How many bonuses do I have in this? Okay, so is everybody still there? Everybody's gone quiet now. Are you guys all still watching EC Horn? Dang, everything has gone so quiet. Ah, DC Horn also plays World of Warships. Dang. Okay, well, I think I will take a break to eat some food here. What do you guys think? Now that everybody's so quiet. Ooh, there's thunder. I'm hoping that I'll still have electricity to come back a little bit later to do my evening streams. If I'm not, well, then you guys know why, right?
Gurren says. LOL, I am still here. Gurren says. I do not have many viewers. Nightbot says. Check out my Twitch stream link. Gurren says. I am still here. Gurren says. Sorry, I found 3 chests LOL.
It's
Gurren
all
says.
good. It's kind of
Legends
what you
LOL.
need to do to grind for the
Gurren
moment.
says. But I am still here, Sergeant Master. Gurren says. Do that please, but I am still here. Reaper says. My screen is broken.
What did you do? You're not supposed to eat your screen. Yeah, there's thunderstorms in my area. I do want to take a break to have some food. And you probably in the same boat as I am, Horn, where you get a lot of these supposed artists that are always trying to
Gurren
sell you
says.
stuff.
Please have some food. Reaper says. I think water went inside it.
Not supposed to flush it down the toilet either.
Gurren says. Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's why I mostly stream on YouTube, because I'm just fed up of all of these people. But I followed you, so whenever I am watching on Twitch, which is not very often, I'll have a look. But yeah, I saw that you also stream World of Warships, which is another game that I enjoy.
Gurren says. But my brother mod my bot to kick them.
Really, I need to learn how to do that. What, does your bot
Gurren
automatically
says.
kick people
Yes,
that...
World of Warships Legends.
Oh, you play the Legends. Okay, I play the old-fashioned game. The original, I've been playing for, I don't know, over 10 years now. How do you get your bot to kick out people? I guess they kick them out when they use like the words artist and digital. I need to find a way to have my bot do
Curran
that.
says. I also play the PC version but I can't stream it.
It's all good.
Curran says. Yes, or want followers they kick it.
I need to probably look into that. I don't have much patience for bots. See, already my bot keeps going every 15 minutes and it's annoying. I need to change that to 30 minutes. I'll probably do that while I'm eating. So I'll be back
Curran
in an
says.
hour or so.
I use Streamlabs computer.
Oh, okay. I use OBS myself. But the bots are like Nightbot and whatever bot. I'll look at what they can do. I'll have a look at that while I eat some supper or some dinner, depending on where in the world we are. And I will be back. Oh, hey, I'm still doing a strong box. One more.
Curran says. I made my brother mod so he helps me.
Oh, yeah. I made Reaper a
Curran
mod
says.
too.
I am in the Netherlands.
Ooh, that's a nice place to be of Europe. The Netherlands is actually one of the few governments that actually work for people. Whereas everybody else, they are just trying to get richer
Curran
and rob
says.
from everybody.
Yes and no lol the taxes is bad lol.
Yeah, but at least the taxes are invested back into mostly society. Whereas here, our politicians just put money in their pocket and raise more taxes because all the money's gone. When we ask them where did it go, they say, we are improving
Curran says. Yes in roads and stuff like that.
medical, schooling, police officers, all that good basic stuff that everybody needs.
Curran says. Yes.
Whereas here, to protect the environment, our environment minister decided to stop building roads. He wants us to walk everywhere. Grab a pony. That's the only way we're going to save the planet.
Curran says. I found 3 chests in Mondstadt.
Yeah, if you climb all the way up and fly all the way down, you'll find some on the walls, some on the roofs. There's a bunch. Unfortunately, that's part of the grinding, where you need to find artifacts to level them up. Eventually, when you will level up, you'll be able to do
Curran says.
domains.
Yes I am doing that lol.
Eventually, you'll be able to do domains to go and get the artifacts that your characters need. But that comes a little bit later. For now, just use whatever you can find. And you'll see there's going to be a world of difference between 25 and 45. When you reach AR 45, that's when the game gets interesting.
Curran says. I saw a boss but I think I am not strong enough for it.
Well, that's why they invented statues. You can always go back to a statue and revive everybody. And also, you'll learn to cook foods because some foods will give you some damage bonuses and attack bonuses. And
Curran says. I did but I don't know if I can handle him.
well, you won't know until you try. Oh, are you talking about the wolf? You're talking about the wolf. Yeah, he is a little bit hard. And the wolf is you'll learn like their elements. Like there's an electro cube that you can kill. Well, he's immune to electricity, so don't bring Lisa. The wolf is immune to
Gurren
cryo.
says. No, it looks like a flower.
Okay, well, if it's a frozen flower, don't bring Kaya because he's immune to cryo. So that's when you start learning different elements to use on different bosses. So fire and electricity is good. If you bring water to a cryo flower, it will freeze the water, so your character will freeze. So Barbara, as much fun as I like Barbara, every time I come across something that can freeze her, it becomes really annoying. But okay. I finished strong boxing here for a while. I should have some room for some artifacts now. So I am going to take a break. Fingers crossed, folks, that the electric storm doesn't cut off the power. That I can be back later on.
Time itself is a silent song.
In the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Gurren says.
This blade
I don't know if I will
is
continue
the
or
last
stop.
link I have to the land of my birth.
Well, that's up to you. It's a game, so real life is more important if you got some real stuff to do. And like you said, you're in the Netherlands, so it's like 6-7 hours difference with me. I'm on the east coast of America, so just take it easy, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see each other around, I guess.
Okay.
Gurren says. I hope it will be okay for you to come back.
I hope so too. Later.
Gurren says. Yes, tomorrow I got a caretaker.
Can I play banker next time?
Exactly, but none of them believed me.
There are leaves around,